Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and ready for another deep dive into tech. Today, I'm diving into my honest experience with the iPhone 11 Pro Max, coming from an Android user's perspective. Let's get started. This is going to be an interesting journey, so buckle up. So, I've been using the iPhone 11 Pro Max for a few months now. It's been quite a shift from my usual Android devices. My previous phone was the Redmi 9T, which I had since 2019 until it broke a few months ago. It served me well, but it was time for a change. The iPhone was gifted to me, so I decided to give it a try. I thought, why not see what all the hype is about? Spoiler alert. I used to hate iOS, and while I still don't love it, this experience has made me hate it a little less. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, to say the least. Before we dive in, just a quick note. This isn't a detailed review of the phone's specs. There are plenty of those out there already. Instead, I'll focus on my personal experience, what I liked and disliked. This is all about the user experience. Some of these points might be unique to this phone or fixed in newer models. Now let's jump in. Hoppa, let's go! I'm excited to share this with you. 1. The display is absolutely stunning. The OLED screen makes everything look vibrant and sharp. It's immersive and enjoyable. Watching videos and scrolling through social media has never been this engaging. 1. Face ID is surprisingly convenient. I was skeptical at first, but it works seamlessly. 1. Customization options are decent, though not as extensive as Android. Still, I managed to make it feel a bit more personal. 1. The inclusion of multiple calendars like the Islamic calendar is a nice touch. This attention to detail is appreciated. It shows that Apple is considering diverse user needs. 1. The way notifications are handled is quite smart, and it's great that they only show once Face ID recognizes me. It adds an extra layer of privacy. 1. Dark mode is a lifesaver for my eyes, especially at night. 1. The gesture navigation is fluid and intuitive. It took some getting used to, but now I can't imagine going back. 1. The animations are smooth and make the experience feel premium. 1. The notification flash is a small but useful feature. 1. The camera is fantastic. It captures details beautifully and performs well in low light. 1. Fast charging is a game changer. It saves so much time. Now here's where the iPhone 11 Pro Max starts to lose its charm. Not everything is perfect. 1. Face ID can be frustrating at times, especially when it doesn't recognize me. 1. The notch is still an eyesore. I wish Apple would find a way to minimize it. 1. The phone can get quite warm during heavy use, which is concerning. 1. Battery life is underwhelming. I expected more from a flagship device. Even with battery saving mode, I can only get around 4 hours of screen on time. That's just not enough for my daily needs. 1. Multitasking is a pain. The phone struggles to keep more than 3 apps open. I can't keep more than 3 apps open without the most recent one restarting. It's really annoying. Plus, there's no option to close all apps at once. I have to swipe them away individually. This feels like a step back in usability. 1. Typing on the keyboard is not as smooth as on Android. Here's a clip of me struggling to correct a word to show what I mean. It's frustrating when you're in a hurry. 1. Google Apps integration is poor. It's a hassle to access services like Google Drive, like accessing WhatsApp backups through Google Drive. This is a major inconvenience for me. 1. The power button design is flawed. It's too easy to press the volume buttons by mistake. 1. The overall button placement could be better. It's not very ergonomic. And there's no dedicated restart button or easily accessible emergency call feature. In an actual emergency, this could be a serious problem. It's something Apple needs to address urgently. 1. Taking screenshots is hit or miss. The phone either turns off or adjusts the volume instead. It's incredibly frustrating. 1. The square app icons are not visually appealing. Circular icons would look much cleaner. It's a small change, but it would make a big difference. 1. The settings menu is cluttered and not very intuitive. So, is the iPhone 11 Pro Max worth its current price of $400? It's a tough call. For me, it's a no. The cons outweigh the pros. Even if someone paid me, I wouldn't stick with it. It's just not the right fit for me. Thankfully, I'm switching back to Android soon, and I couldn't be happier. It's like going back home. That said, I'm glad I got to try iOS, and I'm curious to see if Apple addresses any of these issues in future updates. Who knows, maybe one day I'll give it another shot. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Your support means a lot. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to review next. I'm always open to suggestions. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care and stay tech savvy.